Remember how they reported the data obsessively in the mainstream media? They had all the boxes up with the death. Yes, we had a terrible milestone. 500,000 people have died with coronavirus. And remember, that's important. Not from coronavirus, with coronavirus. Over 500,000 people in America have died with coronavirus. It's terrible. It's not a hoax. It's not a fake disease. Too many friends and loved ones have experienced it, some fatally. We've lost 500,000 Americans. I've never tried to minimize coronavirus. But we also shouldn't minimize hope. We shouldn't eradicate good news. How about the mainstream media start cut? And you know why they're doing it. There is an instinctive, knee-jerk reaction on the part of the mainstream media overlords and the Faucis of the world. If we tell everybody how all of these numbers are plummeting, people are going to stop wearing masks, washing their hands, and social distancing. So we're not going to tell them. Go look it up. Go look up the numbers right now. Go look at where they are. Now, anything that's good, any good news is torn down by the left, and it's a type of evil. NBC News wrote a piece the other day ripping Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Do you know how good he's been on coronavirus? Do you know how relatively normal Florida is compared to the rest of the country? Last night, DeRoy Murdoch was on with Shannon Breen. DeRoy Murdoch is a National Review contributing editor and a Fox News contributor. He had this to say, cut number 9. He had this to say about a tale of two governors. Here's the headline at NBC News. Florida governor finds political gold in COVID-19 vaccines. Do you know what these imbeciles at NBC are trying to say? That Governor DeSantis is targeting the elderly population of Florida to get the vaccines. And since they're a valuable voting bloc, he's just politically, opportunistically getting the vaccine into the arms of the elderly. I thought for a year the elderly are the most vulnerable. I thought that was the whole point. The reason Florida is prioritized, and I think everybody is, where can you go get a vaccine if you're under 65? Good luck. Good luck. That's the point. The elderly are vulnerable. You have a bigger risk of getting seriously sick or dying from COVID if you're elderly. So what does DeSantis do? As many states do, targets the elderly. Here's the headline in NBC News. Florida governor finds political gold in COVID-19 vaccines. These people are out of their minds. Here's DeRoy Murdoch last night on Fox News.
Shannon, it's just amazing. I mean, you have this situation where Ron DeSantis is being attacked for vaccinating seniors. And Andrew Cuomo up here in my state of New York got an Emmy for doing all these press conferences where he basically lied to people about what he did with seniors in nursing homes, which is essentially exposed them to COVID-19, and huge numbers of them in the thousands dropped dead. You've got the vaccinator in chief versus the sort of the terminator in chief as far as nursing homes and senior citizens. And what it is basically they see Ron DeSantis as a threat. He's a very effective governor. People are moving into Florida like crazy. All my neighbors are moving to Florida, and I think they just want to bloody his nose as much as possible and weaken him politically because he's doing such a great job on COVID-19 and so much else.
Ron DeSantis, the vaccinator in chief. Andrew Cuomo is the terminator. I like that.